Members, all members will direct their comments through the chair. Surrey-Wally.
Thank you. Madam Speaker, I want to be fair. I have to correct my colleague. There are, in fact, others benefiting from the BC LNG web tool. In fact, it appears that the second greatest beneficiary of this program is a company called FCV Technologies that the Liberals paid, the BC Liberals paid $850,000 to build the online tool. Honourable Speaker, can the minister tell the House why she paid a tech firm just short of $1 million to build a web tool that doesn't actually connect BC businesses to LNG opportunities?
Minister.
Thanks, Honourable Speaker. So, Honourable Speaker, there are 13,000 people in British Columbia today, particularly in the northeast part of the province, but across the rest of the province as well, working in factories for camps and those sort of things, whose jobs are important to this government. To pursue LNG will actually stabilize that opportunity for them to continue to work in the industry long term, because without a place to send our gas, who's going to explore, who's going to pursue? The reality is these guys are just opposed to that, and they'd rather see those 13,000 people out of work rather than admit to the fact that it's worth pursuing a generational opportunity on behalf of British Columbians. And when you do that, Madam Speaker, you actually build the fundamentals to deal with it. You sit down with the companies and look what the competitive nature is worldwide. And while you do that, you actually do it on the basis that you want to do what's good for British Columbia with a vision for the future. Something else they also don't have is any vision for the future. They just want to whine about somebody who's doing a good job on behalf of British Columbia, connecting businesses to the opportunity. And I've been in the room and watched in small First Nations community when Mr. Wilson has presented and seen the input, I've seen the activity, I've seen the engagement by these people, and you should accept the fact that that's a good idea.
Member for Surrey-Wally.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Hardly a spirited defense of Gordon Wilson, I'd say. BC Liberals always make sure their friends are taken care of. Clearly, Gordon Wilson's been taken care of, and so has Johan Stark. And who is Johan Stark? He's the CEO of FCV Technologies. He's the man who ran digital advertising for the BC Liberals in the 2013 campaign. He's one of the select group invited by the Premier to attend her cabinet swearing-in. Honourable Speaker, why are taxpayers funding Friends of the BC Liberal Party to fund an online web tool that doesn't actually do anything?
Minister for Natural Gas Development.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Well, I wouldn't sweat it, Honourable Member, because in May 2017 we'll be governed again anyway, because you're not going to get there being no to British Columbians, to economic activity, jobs and opportunities for the youth of the next generation. You will not be successful simply because British Columbians see through that no as you only being interested in your friends and insiders and not interested in the economy of British Columbia, not interested in pursuing a generational opportunity on behalf of communities, and not about changing the lives of people, because you actually pursue that opportunity with success as we go forward to create the jobs, the economic activity, and the activity in British Columbia. I know you don't support any of that. You'd just rather keep those people, particularly those 13,000 people today who work in the oil and gas industry today, out of work, because you'd rather us not pursue the opportunity to send gas to Asia to keep their jobs stable.